Intel does this dumbass shit too. Fuck. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Yo, in my opinion, people always overspend on the motherboard. If you're getting a budget system, how do I set English as the language without seeing that nasty fucking English flag? Piano players, guitar players, and bass players don't count ever. Hey, you know what you guys are getting? You're getting punished. Have commercials. I'm doing emails, okay? Stop linking me shit. Dude, PayPal offers business loans at some of the hilariously least competitive rates I have ever seen in my entire life.
Private speech versus public speech and the usage of the N-word in private speech.
Oh, fuck, I really want to eat those fucking mushrooms today, guys, but I don't. So, if you have a sprinkler and this is rotating in this direction, it's not that good. It's a disc. Okay, all right, have fun. Peace out.
All right, so we're good for Monday?
Could you rap for me, please?
Yeah, Emmia. What the fuck is that? I'm irrationally upset that I wake up and the first big thing I'm introduced to is the name of this graphics card. I thought chat was trolling. I was about to blow up at some dumb fucking chat because he's like, "Oh, dude, your 1660 Ti will be fine." I'm like, what the fuck? There's no such thing as a fucking 1660 Ti, bro. What do you even know what the numbers mean? But apparently there is. What the fuck is this shit? Holy fuck. Intel does this dumbass shit too. Fuck. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. When I did processors more, I used to remember all this shit, but like, let's see, what would this, can I remember this? So like, a 2000 series chip would be Sandy Bridge. A 3000 series chip would be Ivy Bridge. But if you got like so examples of this would be like a 2600K or like a 2700K. But if you got like a 3900? Oh God, what were the numbers? Like the 39 series chips would be like Sandy Bridge E. Was it Sandy Bridge E, the performance chips? Fuck, I don't remember it. Or like for the or like 4000 series chips. 4000 series chips would be Haswell. 4770K was Haswell. 4790K was Haswell E. 4790K was the Haswell Refresh, actually. Still just Haswell, I think. Haswell E was the 59XX series, I think. So like a 5960X is Haswell E, even though the 5000 series chips was Skylake? Yeah, the 59, so like, this is so weird. These numbers were like, oh, Skylake is 6000. What were the 5000 series chips called? Wait, were there 5000 series chips? What did they, no, there were. Like a 55, no, wait, were they? 5500K, is that a real processor? No way, I don't know if there were. They skipped the 5000 series. 6000. Okay. I don't know. This shit was so fucking weird. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. I think they skipped the 5000 series. But in keeping with traditional Intel naming schemes, that's fucking, all this shit is so stupid. Is this a good budget CPU for gaming? Can't you get a cheaper motherboard? Yo, in my opinion, people always overspend on the motherboard. If you're getting a budget system, fucking throw up like a $70 fucking motherboard, man. As long as it holds all the parts together, you're fine. You're not doing any crazy overclocking. I bet you can find, but maybe I don't know if the Ryzen boards are a bit more expensive. This looks okay, I guess. You need to factor in upgrading possibilities, though. That was one of the biggest myths that computer kids tried to sell. That was one of the biggest myths computer kids tried to sell console kids. Dude, if you get a computer, you can upgrade. No, you fucking don't. Nobody upgrades that shit. Well, actually, I guess AMD kids kind of did, because you guys used the same fucking socket for literally like a decade. What was it? What was the name of the socket before Bulldozer? If you were an Intel kid, though, you needed a new fucking motherboard every upgrade, and half the time you'd switch from fucking DDR whatever to the new RAM and shit. Was it AM3? That sounds right. Doesn't the B4500 need a BIOS update for the new 3xx Ryzen? It might, but that's okay. Dude, BIOS updates are so easy now on motherboards. I don't know if it's like this for the AMD boards, but for the Intel boards, I don't even know how this is fucking possible. Or I guess UEFI is more intricate than like BIOS of old, but like the UEFI can actually interact with your motherboard's Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi, Ethernet port. Like you can upgrade your BIOS via internet or UEFI via internet by just plugging into the wall. You don't even have to go into your fucking OS. It's crazy. How do I set English as the language without seeing that nasty fucking English flag? Can somebody please tell me? Twitch integration pulls the list of viewers on your Twitch channel to use for naming newborn villagers, nomads, and doggos that spawn. Oh, wait, what? That's awesome. Read your Steam messages? Wait, where? Nightmare, nearly impossible game mode designed to challenge even the best players. Expect an unfair and ruthless. Survival, traditional, peaceful. What are we saying, boys? We're going nightmare. Yeah. Welcome to Rise Your Own. For your first village, you may select any region you'd like by clicking on the lit up boxes and clicking Establish Village. From there, you'll be provided some first-time free villagers to get you started. Is there no way to make the interface bigger? This is a little hard to read. Quiet Forest.
Sup.
Sup. Time to get started. Since it's your first time, you will be getting tons of in-game tips while you play. This game is a steep learning curve. You'll need all help you can get. Game is paused when a tip is being displayed. Please take time to read them. You can turn off tips. Welcome to your first region. First thing you should do is place your camp somewhere. A good starting location should have some rocks, trees, crystals, food, and water nearby. To place your camp, first press OK. Close the tip and automatically and pause the game. Select the flashing Place Camp button to the right. Okay, this interface is actually insanely small. Wait, what the fuck? No, okay, that's too much. Wait. Oh god, when it scales the interface, it doesn't like re-render it. It's like actually like, or it's not like upscaling it at all. It's just like the resolution is still shit, right? Am I crazy? What the fuck? Oh god. Wait, hold on. Look, what are you doing? Hey, look, these are Twitch chatters. Wait, I think, right? Oversabes, very... Wait, are they? Are you guys... K-Dog? Lil Moolah? Are these Twitch chatters? No, they aren't? I thought they were supposed to pull from Twitch chat. Does this thing have to be here? Oh, no, it doesn't. Many workers assigned to buildings like the lumber shack, mining. Newborn villagers, nomads, and doggos that spawn. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, my interest in this game is plummeting. This UI is AIDS. Oh no. Okay, we tried. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, you vote. Okay, piano players, guitar players, and bass players don't count ever for being good players. Don't give them any credit, okay? When you go to a band in any given school, all right, you've got all these horn players, all right? All these horn players, all these horn players, all these horn players, all right? You know what you have? You got one guitar player, one piano player, one bass player. They are the only ones that survived. All the other people that wanted to do it. So they're always way better.
Dusty bunnies, you're welcome for the black people shouldn't say the N-word either because it causes harm argument. I accept all forms of payments, ye.
Oh, if you wrote that on my subreddit, I totally bid that argument from you. Every single guitar player and like piano player and bass player in any given like high school or college jazz band is always really fucking good. They're always way better than the horn players. Fuck these people, okay? Fuck your keyboard. Go back to just chatting. Wait, I have to do my emails. I didn't do them yesterday. Okay, hey, you know what you guys are getting? You're getting punished. Have commercials. I'm doing emails, okay? Stop linking me shit. Good evening. I'll keep this brief because I know you're busy doing. I know you're gonna turn around and let you know that I've been watching your stream for a few years. Your content. About no
Love the streams.
We can all agree that this person is mentally ill squirrel levels and only farms karma by clickbaiting your posts. I don't know if you agree with this, but if you give me mod on your Twitch channel, I will make sure that every username that clips for him keeps getting banned. He might be creating new usernames to keep clipping, but I make sure he keeps... Ah, fuck it. Hey, dude, that sounds funny as fuck. Just because I know how fucking mad it'll make him. You got it. God damn it. Raj wants to do a... This is tomorrow? 132 emails remain. Your progressive payment is scheduled. 4417. That insurance. Should my liability be pretty low? I have no accidents. I don't think I've had a ticket in... Oh, I think I got one speeding ticket like a year and a half ago. But other than that, I haven't had a ticket in like 5 or 6 or 7 years. I don't know. I feel like... And I'm over 25 now, right? I'm 30. Mine is like 60 a month, but my car is way shittier. No, I only pay liability. I don't pay comprehensive coverage. I feel like it should be like fucking $20 a month or some shit. Imagine not fighting the speeding ticket. You know what? I actually wanted to, just to be a fucking dick. But I woke up late and I just paid the fine. I didn't wake up late, but it was like... I think the case was that it's like 8 or 9 a.m. the courthouse opens, and I woke up and it was like raining and shit. I'm like, fuck all that shit. I just realized that this shit is not worth my fucking time. Your business is eligible for a business loan. Dude, PayPal offers business loans at some of the hilariously least competitive rates I have ever seen in my entire life. Has anybody ever here? Wait, hold on. PayPal working capital, I think is what they called it. Do they have these rates posted anywhere? Okay, so let's say we get 100,000 in sales. Let's say we do $25,000 loan. The repayment is $3,079 over what time span? I remember that I looked at this a while ago and it was fucking insane. Wait, essentially sales is automatically deducted to repay your loan. Oh, this is if you give up 30% of all your future sales to repay it. Not all your future sales, but future sales until it's repaid. It's not great, but the rates have improved. Yeah, these don't look quite as atrocious as when I saw before, but when I was looking at it before, it was fucking crazy. Maybe they've improved it a bit.
Hope you in the chat are having a great day.
So let's say okay, well, let's do the math on this, actually. I'm curious. So let's say that I have $100,000 in annual transactions, okay? And I take out a $25,000 loan. If I take out $100,000, if I make $100,000, well, let's make it real simple. If I do $120,000 a year, and I take out a $10,000 loan, and I pay off 30% of each of my future sales, that would be $12,000. That's $12,000 I do in revenue a month. No, I'm sorry. That's $10,000 in revenue a month times 0.3. So I would pay this off in about 3 months. We can make this 9,000 to make it simple, I think. Did I say 3 months? So what does the interest rate come out for that? So for $9,000, $300 on that is oh god, what is that? Is that 3%? Or am I totally off there? That's 3% on a 3-month loan. That's actually not that bad. Okay, never mind. Maybe PayPal's rates have improved significantly. When I looked at this a long time ago, it was fucking horrible. Now maybe I'm gonna take me a fucking PayPal loan. I'm glad I checked.
Wanted to go through my own shit before I went into like a long and comprehensive debate about private speech versus public speech and the usage of the N-word in private speech.
Oh, don't worry. Well, actually, so I'm curious personally. Wait, so do you think it's okay to say it privately as long as you don't say publicly that you say it privately?
No. I would rather you don't say it. Like, I don't say it. And
really
hold on.
Clear.
I would rather everyone not say it. I don't say it. There are a number of different reasons for why saying the N-word and other hateful terminology as well is problematic.
Okay, wait. Okay, I don't need all this. Hold on. So you didn't answer the question at all. Let me try one more time. Do you think it's okay for people to say it privately if they don't admit it publicly? Oh, this would actually be super sick for long-form arguments. Oh, I'm glad I was able to identify the pivot here and then restate the question. It's actually taken me so much practice to be able to do that, to understand when people are like trying to pivot away and answer a separate question that I didn't ask.
Hateful terminology as well is problematic.
Okay, wait. Okay, I don't need all this. Hold on. So you didn't answer the question at all. Let me try one more time. Do you think it's okay for people to say it privately if they don't admit it publicly?
No, I still don't think it's okay. But in your
machine learning, this could be sick as fuck. This sounds incredibly complicated to machine learn.
For instance, I'm saying like if you're not gonna stop saying the N-word, I would rather you just at least not.
Yeah, I'm not
say
asking. I don't know why you're telling me what like a rather. We're not talking about like would you rather this or that. I'm just asking this one very simple question. Okay, so if you think it's okay, or I'm sorry, if you don't think it's ever okay.
Wait, why don't you think that that's significant when it's like almost the entirety of this conversation?
Because
I've already conceded that I've literally already conceded that I can't stop you from saying whatever fucking thing you want to say.
We're not talking about whether or not you can stop me. This is a very simple question of whether or not you think it's okay to say it privately if you don't admit it publicly. And it sounds like your answer to that is no. Is that fair? Why is it so hard to just answer this question? Is it okay?
Because Destiny, You ask for when I debate you. Do you want to know what the biggest damage is of having these sorts of discussions, especially like the one that we had last night? You and I have, I guess, different moral systems. I really can't describe mine. I'm not philosophically well equipped enough. Maybe I could, but I'm not gonna engage in that right now. And for me, having that conversation where you're triggering people and you're being triggered yourself, especially to random black people that most people are unfamiliar with, who don't understand the Twitch space at all, is always going to have negative consequences. Negative consequences such as them looking angry and emotional.
Okay. Can we, before we go,
feeling like you're belittled.
We're pivoting down. Do you understand right now that you're pivoting really far away from the original question? Oh my God, this is so helpful to see this like laid out on the screen. This is what I try to keep like organized in my head the whole time, right? That like I'm asking a question, but it seems like they keep running down like other dialogue trees, but they can't engage with the question at all. That I'm not trying to like jerk her off, but like seriously, that conversation that I had last night with that pixie person, it literally might be one of the best conversations I've ever had in my whole history of talking. And she's like some random 20-year-old fucking, like, I don't even know if she's like a pro debater or whatever. She was like one of the only people, her and as much as I hate to say it, Amos E are some of the only people that hear what I say, take it into account, and then give an answer based on what I said without running down a dialogue tree. It's crazy. It's like it's so hard to find people that can actually do that. They're gonna have a conversation. Rem does it to some extent as well, I guess. I'm just thinking of like big like debates I have. I haven't really had like a big debate. I don't know what brain trust or whatever we're talking about. Just the original.
DG,
okay. No. I don't care. Yeah, I understand. Okay. Just very, very, very simple questions. Okay.
Okay.
So the initial question was, is it okay? This like, I feel like doing this could like highlight the frustration that I have in these conversations as well. Because a lot of people ask like, oh, like, you know, why do you scream? Why do you get so upset? Like, oh, why aren't you responding to them? I feel like having this like in a visual format can like bring out some of like what's in my head, like of how absolutely insanely frustrating these conversations are. Okay to say it privately as long as you don't admit to it publicly. Now it sounds like you said no. That's all I'm trying to get. Do you really feel like you can't answer that question?
No, I think it's not okay to say it privately. It certainly isn't okay to say it privately either, especially because of what happens when you do say it privately. You open yourself up, especially as a public figure, you open yourself up to a whole bunch of different scrutiny where people will feel a different kind of way about you when it inevitably gets exposed that you do say it in private.
So let's say that you say it privately, but it's never exposed. Is it okay then? Yeah, so usually if I give an argument and then they start to counter the arguments, usually what I'll do to test the arguments is I'll ask a question related to each one. And you can, and now you can like see this process. So you said at some point it will never get exposed. So I ask, okay, well, what if it's never exposed then? Is that okay? Is the exposure the only thing you need to guard against?
If you say it privately and it never gets exposed.
This money is only to be used for paying this guy. Please, this is great.
I guess.
Okay. Hold on one second. So it is okay to say it privately, or...
Dude, come on, Destiny. Yes, in a hypothetical scenario in which literally you are screaming it in the fucking International Space Station and there's not a
Love
single
you forever, genius cutie.
Thanks.
Camera there and there's no one else there and you're just screaming the N-word at inanimate objects.
See, now he's pivoted away to inanimate objects, right? But that's not what the question's about. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm hiring this guy.
Objects? Sure. Like, it's acceptable. Like, what
wait. Can I ask you a question?
What are you trying to draw from?
And now, like, what are you trying to, like, they get so mad when fuck. The whole debate with Quarantine could be done with this format too. And then you can actually see my frustration on paper. And then he's the one getting frustrated. Why are you frustrated?
Word inanimate objects? Sure. Like, it's acceptable. Like,
wait. Can I ask you a question?
What are you trying to...
Look at how mad he is. I'm just trying to ask. I'm just trying to ask a fucking question.
Draw from here. I already said that contextual...
What am I trying to draw is I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you believe. And it's impossible because you can't answer a single question. You just want to talk in stories all day long. Thank you. And you can see it on the screen. I'm actually so excited about this. I'm sorry. I can't I still don't know what the fuck you think. I have no idea. Because right now you just said...
Do you want me to go back?
No. I don't want you to talk a million miles an hour because you're just going on to other random things.
Oh, there's like a definition for...
No. It's not about talking slowly. It's about pivoting to points where you feel stronger because you realize you're full of shit on this answer.
I'm not trying to... Dude, I can't even fucking debate to save my life. You really think I'm like masterful
I'm
enough
not
to
trying
pivot
to
with
debate.
rhetoric.
I'm
Andy.
just trying to figure out what the fuck you believe.
Seems like
That's
you're
all we're
projecting
at.
a little bit. Wanted to go.
Seems like you're projecting a little bit. Oh, fuck. Do this. Okay, I'm hiring this guy. Fuck, but it was going to be real expensive. I have to figure out a cost for it. Let's see where. I don't know. There were a lot of like weird parts about this. What is Destiny's position on why he should be allowed to use private slurs? On the Royale, he talked about having a principle regarding his autonomy and freedom to say what he wishes in a private setting. He argued that this outweighs the harm or potential harm that this would cause others. I immediately saw the glaring issue with this form of argumentation, and I tried to push him on it. I don't think he did. I asked him something along the lines of like, why does your principle outweigh the potential harm of your usage? His response was that it's just a principle I hold. Perhaps his inability to provide an answer should have prompted him to evaluate just why he couldn't give an answer, because no such answer can be given under the moral framework he claims to operate under. He is trying to compare or contrast two incommensurable ethical values. Any attempt to justify why choosing autonomy over harm is going to be nonsensical if you're operating on a non-pluralistic framework, which I think clearly adheres to based on all his past statements. Okay. Can you explain why Rum's post is stupid? You didn't give an argument against anything in it. I don't think I need to be a more realist in order to value one principle over another. Like, just because I don't have, like, some meta-ethical position rooted in some fucking whatever bullshit means that I can't say, like, oh, murdering somebody is probably worse than, like, stealing from somebody. But I would have to, like, read the whole thing. I don't know. I just didn't see anything too compelling in it. All of it kind of sounded like some meme shit. Fuck, I really want to eat those fucking mushrooms today, guys. But I don't think I want to stream doing it. How does it feel like to do that shit alone? Is it fun? I've thought about it. To do a small dose apparently takes like 3 or 4 hours. I could just come back tonight. Where's Melina? I don't know. She went to some escape concert or some bullshit. Oh, fuck. The last time I did it was so much fun. Holy shit. Mushrooms are fucking awesome. It's really scary alone. Is it? I don't know. I feel super comfortable. But what if, yeah, it's hard to predict what will happen? I'm not sure. What could go wrong if you stream it? Well, nothing could go wrong. I would just sit here probably not really saying much or sounding goofy or stupid. And then, how much are you taking? I took 2 grams last time and it was okay. It was too small though, but I think like a normal like 3.5 would be a lot of fun.
When you call yourself a RimWorld pro but haven't even
Fuck
played
off.
the Omega fucking lol.
Wait, okay, hold on. Let's analyze this real quick, I think. Okay, so if you have a sprinkler and this is rotating in this direction, when a water that comes out right here has a velocity that's pointed in... Ooh, this is weird. It's kind of pointed in this direction, but there's also the pressure pushing it out, so it's going to be pointed in this direction. It has to be, because you've got two forces, right? You've got the pressure pushing it out, and then you've got the like the tangential momentum that it would have leaving, like right when it comes out, right? So each individual droplet is going to be pushed out diagonally when it comes out. However, because this is moving this way, as each droplet comes out, the prior one is going to be ahead of it. So the curve is going to go back, right? It would look like this. Because as it moves forward, this has traveled further along that path, or will it look like this? No, it can't possibly look like that. It has to look like this, right? Because this is moving forward. Every new drop is going to be closer. The old drop will have traveled outwards a bit with like in a kind of like a radial momentum. The only weird things here, but now we have to leave the world of physics, of theoretical physics, and go to like an engineering problem, because we're not just talking about like frictionless particles or whatever. We're talking about water. I don't know if that changes things. If water has like a property, like water has weird properties about sticking together, I don't know if that would impact anything, or if like the air is going to change anything. The friction of the air will cause anything to change. The water doesn't curve once it leaves the sprinkler. The water moves in a straight line. Well, the individual droplets will move in a straight line. However, they'll have the appearance of curving because new water is moving at a slightly different velocity. Hold on. It's really hard to to draw this down. The force vector is directly out from the center. That is impossible. It can't be directly out from the center, can it? Because there's like a lateral or like a transversal like force applied because of the spinning, because of the angular momentum, right, of this thing, right? Since this is spinning, anything that leaves the sprinkler necessarily has to be pushed horizontally. It has to be. It has to be. Okay.
Okay, well, most people would say, look, it's going to come out here, and it's going to trail behind.
Oh.
I mean, most people see.
Yeah, that's what I would assume. Hold on. Oh yeah, well, it looks like it's trailing, but that's just because of the new particles.
Well, I think it's a...
Well, should we see what happens? Well, let's
see what happens.
What do you... Like, this is the simpler puzzle, so let's just try this.
Yeah, okay, let me set the phantom up. Am I wrong?
It does, however... Oh, God. Okay, let's see if we can do this. It does have Okay, oh fuck, I hate everything angular. It's so complicated. It does have momentum on like a tangential plane. However, as the sprinkler spins and the particle moves farther out, a particle traveling at, we'll say, 10 meters per second out here is covering less angular. What would you say? Less of like of the angle of the circle or whatever than something in here, because stuff in here can move at a slower speed. Stuff in here can move at a slower speed than stuff out here. So these two particles traveling in the same speed are going to cause the thing out here to lag behind, right? This is what differentials, radians is what I should say, right? This is how differentials on a car work, right? When you turn, your outside wheel has to turn faster than the inside wheel because that has to cover more distance because of how parts of a circle work or whatever, right? Does that make sense?
Ready?
Go.
Yeah.
Go, do it. Oh, wait.
Pretty. All right.
Were we right?
So yeah, it's kind of
Yes!
trailing.
That's what happened. That's what we said. Fucking A. Hell yeah, boys. Now, assuming that this was, even if we were in a frictionless vacuum, okay, and this water wasn't affected by the atmosphere, right, we would still expect this water to lag behind because it can't accelerate once it's left the thing here pushing it out, but it still has to cover more ground on the outside of this circle than it does on the inside, so that's why we would expect to see it trail behind, I think, right?
Things happening here. Number one, it's being shot out of the
Yes,
spout.
we identified
That gives
this
it an initial
force, yeah.
velocity in this direction. Number two, it's being slung around the wheel by rotation, which means when it exits the spout, it also has this velocity going in this direction. Now that we have those two components laid out, if you add the arrows together, that gives you the final direction of the water when it leaves the pipe.
Yes.
And if you'll notice, it's not actually trailing the pipe, it's moving in a straight line forward.
Kind of, yes. However, we have to take into account that as the water gets farther away, even if it is moving forward, it doesn't have enough, it can't possibly get ahead of it because the farther it moves outside of the circle. Oh shit! If he doesn't have that insight, maybe we can answer the next one really easily.
If you were to draw a circle in your mind around any drop that's on the screen right now and follow it, you'll see that it's moving in a straight line forward from the direction that it left the pipe. It looks like it's trailing, but it's not. That's an optical illusion.
So, wait. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. This means we're completely wrong. 1 second.
The arrows together, that gives you the final direction of the water when it leaves the pipe. And if you'll notice, it's not actually trailing the pipe, it's moving in a straight line forward. If you were to draw a circle in your mind around any drop that's on the screen right now and follow it, you'll see that it's moving in a straight line forward from the direction that it...
Why? Wait, why? Well, yeah, we understood why it looked the way that it did, but I still would have assumed something getting shot out because of the spin. Once it's shot out, it should, well, whatever direction it's moving, it's gonna move. Oh no, wait.
Pipe.
Hold on. This makes sense if it's not shot out at the direct straight line from the thing, but if it's at, hold on. This might, hold on, wait.
If you were to draw a circle in your mind around any
No, you just add the vectors. Never mind, this makes sense. We're 100% correct. Okay. So it is moving straight out, but it's at an angle from here because you're adding the two things that you're adding together are the pressure of the water coming out and then the tangential, like the centripetal force. I don't know if that's a fictitious force or not, but the centripetal force that moves it tangential, and then the pressure of the water coming out. You add those two vectors up, and then this is the direction
that's on the screen.
So we would absolutely expect this to happen. Once the water is already left, it can't continue to spin because nothing else. Because angular momentum has to constantly change its velocity, and once the water is pushed out, it can't change its velocity anymore, right? Except it decelerates through space.
And follow it, you'll see that it's moving in a straight line forward from the direction that it left the pipe.
Okay.
It looks like it's trailing, but it's not. That's an
well, but the question is whether or not like the path will look like it's trailing or whatever, right?
Optical illusion.
So we're now going to have the water jets firing into the center.
You made this just to.
Okay.
Just to get on
now this one, I think we can figure it out. This one is going to be really interesting. Hold on.
me about
Yes. Yeah. This was just to get onto your YouTube channel.
Okay. Now if we have pipes, okay, this is super interesting, okay? So now if we have pipes, fuck, hold on. Raj, don't call me right now. We're in the middle of something busy. So now, if we have pipes that are shooting into the center, okay? Let's assume that our spin is going to be clockwise, okay? Okay. If we are spinning here, okay? Now the water is being shot. We have two vectors, okay? We're shooting in this direction, and then we have this direction, okay? But the weird thing is that since we're shooting closer in to, what would it be? To conserve angular momentum, the water shooting inward will have the appearance of going forward. I think. If it has a certain speed here, and it maintains that speed here, it will necessarily be traveling ahead of the sprinkler, I think. That would be my assumption. So it's going to look weird, but I think the water is going to come out, and it's going to have the appearance of going like, what would that actually look like? So like this, the way to think of this is if you spin in a chair and you pull your arms in, you spin faster. I think is like the analog to this. So hold on. So what would this actually end up looking like? Like we know there's a push here, we know there's a push here, but we know that as it gets towards the center, it's going to be traveling around faster. So any individual droplet that leaves this head, wait, hold on. Oh God, this is so hard to draw. No, wait. You're right. It can't travel faster once it reaches the center because it doesn't have any more, there's no like angular shit applied to it anymore. It's just moving it's just being sent there. Oh fuck, what would this look like? I'm just trying to think of what this would look like. I just don't know how I would draw it. I think our explanation is correct. I'm just not sure how I would draw this. Let's see what happens.
Well, it worked. So, my guess is if we follow the same logic that we had before, and we have the rotational velocity omega times the radius r, then that's going to make this go in this direction. But the water jet is going to be coming up and at you like this. So I would expect a snapshot. Oh God, I see the problem now. So when we start it, it's going to all go to the middle. But as you start to accelerate, I think the snapshot's going to look like it's lagging behind. And then as we get faster and faster, it's going to look like it's going forward.
Okay, that's interesting. So there's a certain speed you think speed of rotation, where it's going to come back to the middle.
We're talking about the snapshot now.
Yeah.
I think that's possible.
Okay. Yeah.
There's three velocity vectors now? How? Shouldn't it only ever be two? The pressure of the water leaving the nozzle, and then the angular... Can I say angular momentum being applied? Does that make sense to say that? Or like the angular force? What would I say? Being applied as it leaves? Like those are the only two. It's upward as well? Why?
But what I like is...
Tangential velocity? What would you call it? But once it leaves...
What most people's intuition is...
you would expect it to lag behind, right?
Well, I think it's going to start lagging behind for a snapshot, and then it'll speed back up.
Okay, well, let's find out. Okay, I'm going to turn the water on.
Would it lag behind, or would it push forward because it's getting closer to the inside? Oh God, this is so hard to think about.
Are you clear?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Is it hitting in the middle? Nice.
Almost. It wants to. We can tune it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty. All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty, dude.
Yeah, it's cool, huh?
Ah. That's awesome.
So it's going out,
weird.
right?
Yeah.
Like it looks...
It doesn't look right, does it?
No. It doesn't look right at all.
Okay, I'm just going to try and go as fast as I can just with my hand.
But if you go really slow, does it lag at all?
No, as soon as you start to move it, it goes forward.
Okay, I was wrong, but Steve was right. Let's run the slow-mo.
I'm trying to think of like the proper explanation, because as this is moving inwards in this circle, because it's getting closer but it's moving the same speed, it would necessarily move like in that direction outwards because of how far we are from the center of the circle, right? I think this makes sense, right? I think we understand it. So like if you were sitting on, let's say for instance, we were sitting on a big beam. let's say that this beam was pivot here, okay? There's like a pivot here, that the beam is like rotating around. And let's say that we're standing here and we have a baseball. If we throw that baseball to the outside, if we're on the edge of the beam looking out and we throw it, after we throw it, we would see that baseball leave us away from the direction that we're rotating. But if we look towards the center and we're standing and we throw that baseball, we would actually see the baseball move off to the right in a very weird and seemingly impossible way, right? We would be spinning and we would throw it and it would actually move in the direction we're spinning faster. It would appear to do that, but what's really happening is as it gets closer to the inside of the center, because angular momentum is conserved, it would like move off to the right at like a faster speed, right? I think, right? Like that would be what would happen, I think. It seems really unintuitive, but that's because everything relating to angular anything is super fucking unintuitive. The water still travels in a straight line, but it travels faster in a straight line than the sprinkler is rotating. I think that might be true. I think that explanation is true.
Okay, what we're seeing here is fascinating. Part of it's obvious, part of it's not so obvious. You remember before when we said you had two velocity components, right? Number one, we have the water that's shooting out of the spout, which gives it a velocity in this direction. And number two, it's being slung around by rotation, which gives it velocity in this direction. Just like before, let's add those arrows up. And again, the water is still moving in a straight line. Just like before, you can track any particle and follow it, and you'll see that it's moving in a straight line away from the nozzle. The fun thing about this device, for me, is that it's tricking my brain into thinking that the water is actively curving out the nozzle. The fun thing about this device
So the thing is that because it's moving on the inside of this circle, it has to move, it has to cover more ground or move faster than what the outside of the circle is, because the outside isn't speeding up. So it leaves the circle. It has the appearance of leaving the circle before you've actually caught up to it, because it's traveling inside, like, and it appears to travel faster as a result, I think, right?
Initial thoughts? That's a good fucking burger, dude. That's a good burger.
Okay, we've talked a lot about gaslighting, okay, over the past few days, about how people say things to make you doubt your, like, reality. It's not. It's just not a good burger. It's a fast food burger. It's the same as any other fast food burger. It's not that good. It's a disc patty. Five Guys is objectively better, although more expensive. Oh my god. This is like a conspiracy.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
It's great. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, you're the one that wanted to do it. I don't know what happened.
Because now all of a sudden I got a bunch of people like, oh, like I'm gonna be on the whatever, and I'm like, oh shit. So I'm literally gonna have to rank my fucking friends live on stream.
No,
this sounds like a fucking catastrophe.
I have not invited anybody, so I don't know who's telling you that. I have not invited anybody.
Okay.
Yet, so, except Mia Malkova, I have invited her. What?
Well, she's like really nice and friendly and shit, and I have like I don't know, like what?
I know, but she's like, it's not like she's gonna look. I think that you're thinking that people put a lot of weight into this. I mean, like, I really don't think.
Listen,
people are gonna,
Raj.
What?
I understand the guy thing for you, okay? Maybe you don't understand, but girls are fucking crazy and they lie all the time.
Okay.
So they might say they don't put a lot of weight into it, but you know
You're
what?
right.
Wait, that was a real Squad W tech. I should have made that. Should have been a private joke, not a public joke. I'm sorry.
I went to a strip club last night.
Yeah.
It was. Hello.
I can hear you.
I think I opened your stream on accident.
Bum, 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 bum.
Hold on. Dude, hello? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah. So I went to a strip club last night, and I haven't been to one in like years. It was actually fun. I had a good time. I really did have a good time. But I'm really cheap, so they didn't like me very well. They didn't really like me very much. Because I didn't buy anything. I was like, no thanks, I'm good. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. They came up to me, and I felt bad. I felt guilty. So I paid for one dance. And I was just talking to her about where she came from, her life story, you know. We were really chatting. It was really a good time. So I got to learn a lot about her. So it's really, really, really fun time. You should go. You and me should go next time.
I fucking hate basketball.
Okay. Why is it? Is there just a bunch of background noise?
I just don't like going to watch sports ball games. Okay.
I don't think. Yeah. Well,
Is that okay, Raj?
It's
Can I have
kinda
that
loud.
fucking
I'm sorry.
opinion?
I was ready to talk to you earlier, but you weren't available.
Yeah. Okay. I'll think about this and I'll get an answer back to you tonight. We would do this on Monday?
Yeah, Monday. Yeah. I already got it ready.
Hello?
What?
You just okay.
Yeah, I was making sure you hadn't signed up for this shit or whatever. Okay.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just making sure. Jesus. All right.
Well, all right, cool. I thought I was gonna debate you.
Well,
I thought this was gonna be a debate.
he asked you to go to a strip club, not a basketball game. Oh, I wouldn't want to go to a strip club either, because why would I go get horny around a bunch of people I can't masturbate with? Fuck that shit.
What?
It was just fun though. It's just like something you do with I don't know, something you do with a group of friends.
I feel like it would feel depressing to me.
It was. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of depressing because it's all it's all fake.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, they're just doing their job. You know, so I don't know, dude. I'm so sorry. This sound is so fucking annoying.
It's not actually that bad.
I'm so
I can hear you
sorry.
pretty well, so.
Oh, okay. Dude,
Oh,
I don't want
a full nude or no?
No, yeah, it was. Yeah, full nude. Yeah.
Wait,
dude,
you can do full nude?
I want to tell you about this thing that's like going. I
Wait.
don't want to tell you about. It's
Wait, what thing?
No, it's. Can you mute the stream?
Yes, hold
Can you
on.
Mute the stream.
Okay, I'm actually I'm gonna burn a bridge
Can I
right here,
tell the
guys.
stream?
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
can I
burn a
tell the
bridge.
stream? I'll tell him.
No, hold on, because I just gave a big fake reaction because I wanted to meme on you guys. Raj just told me that he was able to find a way to buy a whole bunch of food for cheap at his fucking at his basketball game. What a worthless fucking thing for me to mute the fucking stream for. I can't believe you muted.
No, hold on. This is this is like an underground operation, okay? Because I walked up to the concession. He's like, hey, are you paying cash? Are you paying cash? I said, yeah. He's like, all right, look, don't tell anybody. Slip your 20 in the tip jar, all right? And he gave me like 3 pounds of brisket. It was unbelievable, and whatever I wanted. Like it was like an all-you-can-eat buffet. It was crazy. And I've never seen anything like it. So that's what. Yeah.
What a worthless thing to tell me.
I didn't want to snitch on anybody.
You know what's probably happening? A lot of those guys that work the concession stands, those guys are just hired by. Those guys are hired by other dudes that own the stands. They're probably just selling you shit on the side so they can pocket the cash, or they keep like a higher cut.
I mean, I know. So it was really awesome. So I was able to. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try to get some more ice cream or something like that. But I think I still got ripped off because it was $20. Like $20 for 2 pounds of brisket. That's kind of a rip-off, isn't it?
I don't know, dude. But okay.
Anyway, well, look, I'll see you. I'll come talk to you later when I'm not at a stadium and I can hear.
Okay. All right. Have fun. Peace out.
All right. So we're good for Monday. Hello.
What time?
4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
Yes. Woo! Okay. All right. Raj Schiller Reloaded. 4 p.m. Eastern, Monday. Winner gets a date with you live in LA. Got it. Okay. I'll see you then.
Goodbye.
Could you rap for me, please?
Yeah. Emmia.
Okay.
She's a fucking moron, and you can tell, because of.
What?
That's all I got. All right, give me a rap now. Go.
Okay. You have to give me a second to prepare.
Oh, I didn't know we were gonna prepare.
Okay. Well, we'll both prepare and then we'll perform it.
How
right?
long
I'm
do we
writing
have?
Stuff down. Let's do 5-minute challenge.
Wait, 5-minute challenge?
Yeah.
Okay, starting now. Go.
Go.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, me too. Okay, wait. How mean?
Just go for it. I don't care. It'll be funny.
Okay, you have to go first.
No, you go first.
No, please.
No, you go first because if you go last, then I'm gonna do some cringy shit where I'm gonna leave the channel and pretend to be upset, and then everyone's gonna true, and then.
No, please. You have to go first.
No,
please.
No. Can you do a straw poll of who goes first?
Okay, we're gonna straw poll it, okay?
Fuck that. You're kidding. This is gonna be so dumb. You're just gonna roast the shit out of me. I'm gonna pretend to get upset. You're gonna say it's not that big deal.
Wait, are you really gonna? I don't, cause mine is kind of mean. So.
They're gonna clip it. They're gonna put it on Reddit, and then everyone's gonna be like, "God, I can't believe you didn't cancel her before this. This is crazy."
Wait, are you gonna be upset if I do this?
No. Nothing that you could say would honestly upset me more than that fucker in chat loss.
Okay, go. Then go. Go ahead, rap, freestyle it. No beats. Go. Let's hear it.
No, it's so cringy.
Good.
You go first.
No, you have to go. You lost the poll. You wanted to pull it.
Okay. Can I have a beat? Can I give myself a beat?
No beats. Just go.
Yeah. Okay. I made it more of a slam poem.
Okay. Go.
Hello, Destiny. Spell ICUP, ICUP, and Gish Gallop. You like politics? That's cool, I guess. You switch your opinions, then you play chess. Melina is hot, I'll give you that one. But maybe you can see that I've already won. Blue coat, wearing no beard, looking ass, pretending you're a teacher. You ain't got no class. Every day you asking me to play, but if someone else wants to, you DMCA. You map your thoughts out and stoop so low. Feels weird, man. Why leak this shit, bro? On every stream and in your offline chat, you think I was Squirrel Girl with the obsession. I show that. Were my rhymes weak? Were they absurd? Only thing we have in common is we said the N-word. Your community hates me, and it's okay. I forgive you and your Nebraska days. The end. That was beautiful.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. I gotta proofread mine now.
Here we go. You're just gonna shit talk me, and I'm gonna feel sad, and then you're gonna be like, "Please don't kill yourself again." Here we go. Get ready.
I'm just reading it. Okay.
Everyone, get your truths pre-read out. Anyone who wants karma, get your clip ready.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. Oh God.
Gotta get in the mood, okay?
Okay.
Gotta get in my rap mood. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh ew.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, make me cry. Let's go.
All right. I need to see some abathurs in the chat, boys. Okay, that's what I needed. Background track? Nope, we're just because she didn't have a background track, so I'm not gonna background track. Okay, ready? Ugh. Okay, this is really cringe. Why are we doing this? Wait, why did you suggest to do this?
Because it's funny. Go. Roast
Okay.
me.
Emmia, honestly, she's
Yeah.
one of the worst streamers alive. You can't interrupt me. I'm in the middle of my rap. You're getting server muted, okay? Now you're pissing me off. Stop. Let me finish, okay? Are you ready? Have some goddamn respect, Emmia. I didn't interrupt your fucking rap.
I'm sorry. Go. I'm sorry. Go.
Mute your mic.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Oh, I gotta get my rap face on, alright? I don't have my rap face. Okay. Okay, we gotta channel our inner Mutin, alright? Emmia, honestly, she's one of the worst streamers alive. Man, I wish I could just forget about that bitch. Maybe I'll pop some SSRIs. It's impossible to see Emmia winning this rap race. Harder than even seeing her in a dark room covered in Nutella face. I'd plug your channel here, and I'd tell people to subscribe and support you, but let's be real, dog. Those people are already paying for your Patreon and Snapchat, dude. It's been a lot of fun roasting you here, but Emmia, let's be real. Maybe it's time for you to make like a fucking ghost and disappear. And I mean the ghosts that turn invisible, the ones that fuck off and fly away. At least then you can live out your dreams of finally looking like you're in the KKK.
Oh my God.
That's all I got, all right? There you go.
That was actually really fucking.
All right, we're done, okay?
That was actually really good.
Okay, turn my bot back
fucking-
on. My shit
That's
is
gonna be my stream intro. Thank you.
my shit is fucked in my chat.
Oh man, I think you won. But can we do a straw poll?
Sure thing.
Okay.
Oh, good job. You're the Royale champion, Emmia.
That hurts, doesn't it? Stings, don't it?
I'll go harder next time, okay?
Okay. You did actually really make me laugh. That was actually really good. That was fun. Thank you. See, that was fun. Now we can do other fun things like play CSGO.
What is this? Dude, this looks awesome. This looks amazing. Oh, fuck. All of this looks amazing. What the fuck? I don't know about that. Maybe, actually. This does not look good. Okay. Alright, I love you guys. At the very least, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Reprano, cappuccino, pappuccino, cappuccino, 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 my dude arenas. I will catch you guys next stream arena. Stay safe. Okay, hold on. Let me tell you what really happened, okay? This is some crazy revisionist history, okay? So here's what really happens, okay? I have...